Welcome to our video today, where we'll be tackling a common issue that many developers face when working with GitHub Actions and Laravel PHPUnit tests. If you're watching this video, chances are you've encountered the frustrating error message, GitHub Actions Job Fails with exit code, one despite all your tests passing. Don't worry, you're not alone. This problem can be particularly perplexing, especially if you've verified that all your tests are running successfully. In this video, we'll break down what's causing this issue and provide a step-by-step explanation to help you resolve it. We'll also cover some essential concepts and best practices to ensure that your GitHub Actions workflow is running smoothly. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to troubleshoot and fix this error, so let's dive in. So why does this issue occur? To understand what's happening, we need to delve into how GitHub Actions works. When you run a job on GitHub Actions, it executes a series of steps defined in your workflow file. These steps can include running tests, deploying code, or even sending notifications. Now, let's talk about exit code. An exit code is a numerical value that a process returns when it completes execution. In Linux-based systems, an exit code of 0 typically indicates success, while any non-zero value signifies failure. GitHub Actions uses these exit codes to determine whether a job has completed successfully or not. In the context of our error message, exit code, one means that the job failed, but why one common reason for this issue is that there's an underlying problem with your test suite or environment configuration. Even if all your tests pass, a small mistake in your setup can cause the entire job to fail. Here's where things get interesting. Imagine you're running a Laravel application with unit tests. Everything looks good locally. All tests are passing, and you've verified that your database connections are working correctly. However, when you push your code to GitHub and run the same tests through GitHub Actions, they suddenly start failing with an exit code of 1. One possible explanation is that there's a mismatch between your local environment and the one used by GitHub Actions. Perhaps you're using different PHP versions or have varying dependencies installed. To resolve this issue, it's essential to ensure that both environments are identical. This can involve updating your workflow file to match your local configuration or adjusting your composer to use the same dependency. Another crucial aspect is understanding how PHPUnit tests interact with your database. Laravel provides a helpful feature called database migrations that allows you to version control your database schema changes. However, if these migrations aren't properly configured, they can cause issues during testing. Make sure that your test suite is correctly set up to handle database interactions, and that any necessary migrations are applied before running tests. To summarize the main points we've covered in this video: GitHub Actions job failures with exit code. One often indicate underlying problems with environment configuration or test setup. Ensure that your local environment matches the one used by GitHub Actions to prevent discrepancies. Verify that PHPUnit tests are correctly configured to handle database interactions and migrations. In resolving the GitHub Actions job fails with exit code, one issue requires careful attention to detail and a thorough understanding of how your test suite interacts with your environment. By following the steps outlined in this video and ensuring that both environments are identical, you should be able to resolve this frustrating error message. If you have any questions or need further clarification on any of the points discussed in this video, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content related to GitHub Actions and Laravel development. We'll catch you in the next one.